Good morning, boys and girls. So nice to see you. Come on over. Time for our morning meeting. Come on over. Let's start with our breathing. Here we go. Breathe in and out. One more time, in and out. Okay, I hope everyone's in front of the screen now. It's time to begin. We'll start with singing our song. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Remember why? Because your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Now we'll do first comes one. First comes one, then comes two. Counting is so fun to do. 3 and 4 and I know 5. We can count side by side. 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. That is how we count, my friends. Uno, dos, y tres, cuatro, cinco y seis. 7, 8, 9, and 10. That is how we count in Spanish. Good job, everyone. So nice to see you. I had a lot of fun on our Zoom the other day. We'll do that again so I can talk to you. But let me tell you what we're going to do today. I had a couple fun things, but before I start that, I hope everyone watched Mrs. Baralero's really cool YouTube videos about dinosaurs. I watched them. And I learned something. She told us how some dinosaurs have 2 legs and some dinosaurs have 4 legs. And the ones that have 2 have very sharp teeth. And what I learned was the teeth could be as big as bananas. And those are the animals that eat, the dinosaurs that eat animals, called carnivores. And then the other ones that have 4 legs, they reach their neck up and they eat things like leaves and things that are vegetables, not meat, which I thought was very cool. And those are called herbivores. So I learned something really cool. I couldn't believe that the teeth were as big as bananas. So what we're going to do today is I have a book. And the book I have is one of my favorites. It's called What? Cried Granny. And this is a story written by Kate Lum. And this is a story of a little boy. The little boy right here. His name is Patrick. He's going to his grandma's house for his very first sleepover. I'm wondering if any of you ever had a sleepover before. You'll have to tell me about that. So I'm going to read the book and let's see what happens when Patrick goes to grandma's house for a sleepover. Here we go. Let me see if I can get this here. I'm going to shift everything because I see a little bit of a glare. Actually, I'll be right back. Let me shut the blinds. I'll be right there. Let's see if that's better. It's a little hard to see the book. Okay, let me see if that's better. You still there? You still? There you are. Okay. Oh, I think that's better. It's a shiny book anyway. But it's a great book, it says. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Patrick who was having his very first sleepover at his granny's. Well, as the sun began to set, Granny said, "Now, Patrick, dear boy, it will be dark soon. It's time to get ready for bed." "But Granny," said Patrick. What did he say? "I don't have a bed here." "What?" cried Granny. She ran out to her yard where some tall trees were growing, and she chopped one of those trees down. She carried it to her workshop, opened up her toolbox, and she made Patrick a very fine bed. See, it's a little glary, but look at that. She has a whole blueprint. She built it just like you guys build things in our block area. Then she painted the bed a restful shade of blue, and a comfy red mattress was put on it, and she took it to the bedroom. Now there you go, dear boy, said Granny. Now climb into your bed, lay your head on your pillow, and sail off to dreamland. But Granny, cried Patrick, I don't have a pillow. What? Cried Granny. Well, she ran out to her hen house, woke up the chickens, and collected a great big batch of feathers. She took them to her sewing room, where she made a bag of cloth. Then she stuffed it with feathers, sewed it up neatly, and she gave it to Patrick. There it is right there. Now there you go, dear boy, said Granny. Now climb into bed, lay your head on your pillow, tuck that blanket right under your chin, and I'll kiss you good night. But Granny, said Patrick, I don't have a blanket here. What? Cried Granny. So she ran outside and headed for the hills where a flock of sheep were snoozing. She sheared off some of their wool and she ran back home. There she goes. She took the wool to her basement. There she goes. She spun it into yarn, knitted a fuzzy warm blanket, and dyed it the prettiest shade of twilight purple. And when it was dry, she carried it upstairs and she spread it on the bed. Now, dear boy, said Granny, you climb into your bed, lay your head on the pillow, tuck that blanket right under your chin, give your teddy a hug, and turn out the light. But Granny, said Patrick, I don't have a teddy bear here. Look at Granny's face. What? Cried Granny. She grabbed her emergency sewing kit, tore down the living room curtains, cut and sewed and stuffed, added button eyes and a red ribbon, and made a teddy bear for Patrick. What a great big teddy bear that is. Now, Patrick, cried Granny, climb into your bed, lay your head on the pillow, tuck that blanket under your chin, and give your teddy bear a great big hug. Go to sleep. But Granny, said Patrick, oh, what's the problem now? It's morning. What? Cried Granny. The end. The night had ended. Is that a silly book? I love this book called What Cried Granny. Now, I made something fun for you to do. And I'm going to send this on the computer to your mom or dad. And this is what it looks like. I put it on here. It says, on the very top, it says, name. And the directions say, we read the book, What Cried Granny by Kate Lum. What did Granny make for Patrick? Put a circle around the thing she made and put an X on the thing she didn't make. So I'm going to show you. We'll do the first one together. In case you're not sure how to make an X, which is kind of tricky. So we'll look at the first picture. Now this is a picture of the bed. And underneath it says B-E-D. B-E-D. Bed. Now, did Granny make a bed for Patrick? Yes, she did. So I'm going to put a circle, but I'm going to put it on the outside so I can color in the bed. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to put a circle around it. Just like that. That means that Granny did make a bed. Now, let's see what the next one is up here. Does anyone know what that is? Hold it up. Right here. That word says pajamas. Did Granny make pajamas for Patrick? No, she didn't. So this is how you make an X. Let me show you. I'm going to stand right here and show you. The way to make an X is go to the corner of the rectangle, and I'm going to go from this corner to this corner. So watch this. Zoom, just like that. And then I'm going to go from this corner to that corner. Watch this. And now there's an X. So she made a bed that has a circle, but she did not make pajamas. And then you can see whether she made a duck or a pillow, a teddy bear, a lion, a blanket, or a nightlight. And if she made it, you're going to put, you said circle, you're right. And if she did not make it, you're going to put an X. And then afterwards, if you think you can remember what color the bed was when she painted it, and even what color the mattress was, you might remember the other colors too, so you could color this in when you're all done. So that's our little project to do with the book. The other thing is there's going to be part 2 of these videos. I'm going to show everybody how to make your own little water table. Do you know how sometimes we put water in that table with the green top? We put water in, and we put lots of fun things like cups and sponges and different things. I'm going to show you how you can do that at your house without a water table. So that will be fun. And you might want to see if you have any little plastic toys. I didn't have any at my house, but maybe you have little plastic dragons. Maybe you have little plastic dinosaurs like Mrs. Barolero made. And I think you'll have a lot of fun with your water table. So I'm going to stop now, and I'm going to put part 2, and that's going to be the water table. So you have a paper to do today. You can print that out on your copy machine, and you have a project to do. You can do your water table. And I'll see you soon. It was great to see you on the Zoom, and next week I'll send a note to your parents, and we'll think of another time we can all talk together. So have a great day. Love you all. Bye.